Hollywood mourns the loss of Jonathan Joss, beloved actor and advocate, killed in tragic shooting. The entertainment world is in mourning following the tragic death of actor Jonathan Joss, who was fatally shot on June 1 at his home in San Antonio, Texas. He was 59 years old. Best known for his role as Chief Ken Hotate on the beloved NBC comedy Parks and Recreation, Joss's life was cut short in what authorities are investigating as a homicide, and what his loved ones are calling a hate crime. Chris Pratt, who starred alongside Joss on both Parks and Recreation and in the 2016 action western film The Magnificent Seven, expressed his grief in a heartfelt message shared on Instagram stories. Posting a screenshot of Joss' obituary, Pratt wrote, "Damn. R.I.P. Jonathan. Always such a kind dude. Sad to see. Prayers up. Hug your loved ones." His words reflect the deep respect and affection felt by those who knew and worked with Joss. Nick Offerman, another Parks and Rec co-star, also paid tribute, telling People magazine, "The cast has been texting together about it all day and we're just heartbroken. Jonathan was such a sweet guy and we loved having him as our Chief Ken Hotate. A terrible tragedy." The cast's emotional reaction is a testament to the mark Joss left on everyone he encountered. According to San Antonio police, Joss was shot by his 56-year-old neighbor, Sigfredo Alvarez Cejam, who has since been arrested and charged with murder. While the investigation is ongoing, Joss's husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzales, issued a public statement on Facebook claiming the shooting was not only an act of violence, but one rooted in hate. Gonzales wrote that he and Joss had faced persistent harassment from neighbors who disapproved of their relationship. "We were harassed regularly by individuals who made it clear they did not accept our relationship," he said. Much of the harassment was openly homophobic. Gonzales recounted the horrifying moment, alleging that Cejam approached them while shouting homophobic slurs before opening fire. "Jonathan pushed me out of the way. He saved my life," Gonzales said, his words drawing a heartbreaking picture of a final act of love and protection. Jonathan Joss's death is not only a devastating loss for his family and friends but also a blow to the Native American and LGBTQ+ communities. Of Comanche and White Mountain Apache descent, Joss was proud of his heritage and used his platform to advocate for greater representation and respect for Indigenous peoples in media. Through his roles in Parks and Recreation, King of the Hill, and other film and TV projects, he brought authenticity, humor, and dignity to characters that too often are marginalized or stereotyped. His role as Chief Ken Hotate, though comedic, resonated with many for its subtle wisdom and cultural significance. In a television landscape often criticized for lack of diversity, Joss stood out as a figure of integrity and grace. Beyond the screen, Joss was known for his warm spirit, generosity, and kindness. Friends and coworkers describe him as soft-spoken, thoughtful, and deeply committed to his community. He frequently spoke about the importance of storytelling, cultural pride, and standing up for those without a voice. The circumstances of his death have sparked outrage and sorrow from advocacy organizations and fellow actors alike, with many calling for a thorough investigation into the alleged hate crime. In a time when LGBTQ+ rights and protections remain a pressing issue, the tragedy has ignited urgent conversations about safety, prejudice, and the consequences of unchecked hate. Jonathan Joss leaves behind a rich legacy of art, activism, and humanity. He is survived by his husband, family, and a wide circle of friends and fans who will carry forward his memory. Tributes continue to pour in from all corners of the entertainment industry and from communities who saw themselves reflected in his work. As the investigation continues, loved ones are calling for justice and for Jonathan's death to not be in vain. "He died protecting someone he loved," Gonzales wrote. "That's who Jonathan was. Brave, kind, selfless. May he rest in peace and may his story continue to inspire change, compassion, and courage."